Hey guys, welcome back to the Poised sessions. Today we are chilling with the coldest, the baddest in the game when it comes to all things hair. She's been doing it, she's did it, she's done it. Guys, I'm chilling with Chrissy Bales today, by the way. Hey girl.
Hey hon, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you for having me.
Listen, I'm so happy you come. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be vibes. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay.
We're gonna get right into it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, 3 words to describe yourself. What's 3 words you would use to describe yourself?
I would say I'm a good listener,
Okay.
quite observant,
Mm.
and then I would say patience. I'm quite patient.
Okay, so your 3 would be your good
I
listener.
would say smart.
Hey. We didn't ask for CV. We didn't ask for CV.
I would throw in. I'm quite smart. Yeah.
Sister girl, pick one.
You asked for 3, I gave you 4.
No, but this is how we fail exam because they'll tell you
I'm
3
giving,
and you do.
I didn't give you less.
No matter, we didn't ask for more.
No, it's true. Think about it. If I gave you less, it would be like, I gave you less. Then that's when you fell. I'm just letting you know there's smart is in there somewhere.
Okay, so we'll say smart good listener as one, observant, and patient.
Yeah, you can even take off observant, so just keep it to smart.
This smart has to be, guys, Chrissy is smart. She's intelligent. She's wise. That's it. You want that, innit?
No, I'm not even that bad. I would take that if you're offering that.
I'm moving on. I don't even want to talk about this. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, so if that's what you would like to say about yourself, what's a few things that you think people would say about you when you're not in the room?
I feel like people think I'm very serious. Like, I feel like there's this whole perception of me being so serious and so zero tolerance. I am zero tolerance to a certain level. Okay. But there is, I think, it's too serious. Zero tolerance, and they know that I can't spell as well.
But we'll give that one too.
They know I can spell. So yeah.
Yeah, guy, I can't lie.
Yeah.
Her Instagram stories, she doesn't give a heck. But because you're smart, we know that it's still there.
Yeah, I can't spell, so I'll throw that one in there. That's probably what they'll say when I'm in the room.
When you're like, they'll be like, oh, Chrissy doesn't, she's always tabbing.
Typos. It's a typos, it's not me, guys.
Autocorrect. It's autocorrect.
Autocorrect.
Got it.
That's the one.
It's not you, it's autocorrect. Okay, cool. So you literally mentioned that you feel like people say you're very serious.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's probably because I am a very serious person in general, to be honest. I actually don't know how to chill. So,
in what sense?
I'm just not the person. I'm just different. I'm very focused on what I want in life and how to get there. So, even when I hear a no, it doesn't stop me from going for what I want. It's just the thing whereby, okay, cool, there's a no today. I'll try again tomorrow. There might be a yes. So I think my perception of me, people always say, what I hear people say is like, oh my God, you're a very serious person, but in actual having in contact with you, you're quite playful. And I'm just like, yeah, but you have to take me serious because I don't want to mess me around. So
having the balance of just people understanding that there's levels to it, but then also that, okay, I'm not Margaret Thatcher, like, it's not always serious. But do you feel like, since you're very business minded, you are the CEO of Chrissy Bales Studios?
Thank God.
We thank God. So that links to, if people always say that they feel like you're a serious person, do you feel like it's because you're always on the go when everything is just very business related for you?
I think being very disciplined, if I'm being honest, kind of works in my favor.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like that is all to do with being disciplined and also understanding that there is time to play and there's also time to work. So sometimes I just don't want to blur the line.
I hear that. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel like your upbringing actually in regards to, let's say, childhood, family, like upbringing, you as a person? How do you feel like that's actually contributed towards your career with you being Chrissy Bales, the owner of Chrissy Bales Studios?
If I'm being honest to you, being Chrissy Bales, the way you see it is not how the way I see it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, I just feel like I'm actually doing, I have a job, that I'm doing a job.
Okay.
You know, something that I'm passionate about, something that I love. So it's a bit different. I think when it comes to my upbringing, my mom hates business with passion. So it wouldn't be her first choice for her daughter to do business at all. However, I really have a good business acumen. Even when it comes to employing people, I don't know, there's something about it that I can fire quickly, the same way I can, hire quickly.
Yeah.
There's something, there's a qualities I see in people that, I used to say that if I wasn't doing hair, I'll probably be a talent management, because I feel like I know who's going to be successful. Yeah, it's just, there's a essence that they bring. There's a star quality you see in people, But then again, I feel like sometimes you see this star quality, but then again, you see that they're not disciplined.
Okay.
So that's kind of
they need to, for you, for like, so that links to being successful. Would you say for someone to be successful, is that what you're referring to when you're saying star quality but also discipline? They work hand in hand.
Yeah, you have to be disciplined in certain things. You have to understand that certain things needs to be done. If you have a to-do list, you need to finish your to-do list. That kind of having that kind of mindset kind of will govern you more, in my opinion. I think discipline plays a huge part.
So is discipline something that you feel like you've always had, or you had to grow to have once you started your business?
I think the discipline in my household was installed. So my mom used to be a head teacher, so she was quite military. But she's even though she can play with you, when it comes to your grades and stuff, she doesn't play with that. So you could play, but you cannot play with your grades. So I think that's when it comes to that same mindset I have when it comes to business, is that I understand that when it comes to business, I need that whole seriousness, but I also need
have an enjoyment, like a bit of an enjoyment with it.
A little bit, not too much. When we're at work, we're at work. When we're at party, we're at party.
I hear it. I'm a Yoruba babe. You're an Iba babe, correct?
Yes.
I know that being a creative is not really something they expected, personally.
Yeah.
I would say with our culture and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're not a lawyer, if you're not an engineer, if you're not a doctor, then it's almost like, what are you doing?
Of course.
So how was it for you in that sense?
Well, I'm a software engineer, so.
Yes, ma'am.
So in all sense, I'm still an engineer.
Yeah.
But with hair comes so natural to me. So I feel like that's the thing I say all the time. When it comes to hair, it's so natural to me that I don't think I could be able to do something else that's not hair, because of how natural it comes to me. And don't get me wrong, I've trained myself in certain things, I've learned certain things, but it's something I really, really enjoy, and I have passion. It comes so natural to me that
you can just
I could just figure it out a lot easily. So, but then again, having a software engineering as a degree also helped, because it's all to do with problem solving.
So that helps you. It goes hand in hand.
Exactly.
Would you say that anyone looks at you, family, friends, anyone, or even you yourself, a bit of imposter syndrome, where they're just like, you're a software engineer, but you started doing hair? Has hair always been in the picture for you? Have you always thought, I was always going to do hair?
I haven't always thought I was going to do hair, to be honest. I fell into hair. When it comes to hair, it was so natural to me that I just knew what to do with hair. So for me, I started with teaching on YouTube on how to do hair, because of, as you said, there was nothing for us black women when it comes to wigs in that kind of sense, on how to style it, on like how to do certain things that were hair that I didn't see before, and then I just started exploring, and then started liking, what I was doing. So, and then I said, people don't know how to do this. I can do this.
You're the go-to when it comes to Chrissy Bales. People are like, go-to.
yeah, so I guess in that sense, I just wanted to really, I don't know. When it comes to hair, I just don't know. I fell into it because I love hair and I love beauty. I love looking pretty. So when I was doing YouTube, it was all about that. But then again, I realized that, oh, this could be a business. I can actually make this into something. And that's when I went for it.
So talking about YouTube, you used to do YouTube, but you haven't dropped a video in a long time. The people would like to say, what happened? Why?
Why haven't I done a YouTube video?
Yeah, why haven't you done a YouTube video in a long time?
It takes such a long time, and I have other projects. So, but it's not I'm gone completely. I'm probably gonna come back. It's just that YouTube requires a lot. So it requires you to film and edit the videos. And I am such a perfectionist, that if one part of that video is not correct, I'm throwing the whole thing in the bin. And I think that's what kept happening to me with the YouTube. It's just that I'm really particular when it comes to a lot of stuff. I'm quite like, if it's not 100, I don't want it out there.
Okay.
So I have a struggle with something being 98% or I have a problem with things not being how it's supposed to be. I wanted to look at them like, yes. In 10 years, when I look at them like, I did that. I don't want to be like, oh God, there's this mistake here, there's this mistake
But you can't delete it because it's got so many views and stuff.
Exactly. So I think that's why the videos I'm doing, things I'm taking, I just need them to be exactly how I want them to be. And because of that, I don't have 2 days to waste on YouTube and not put out the video. I
hear it because it's a lot of effort, all for the results, and I'll be like, this was what I was expecting.
To finish the whole video to realize there's a lipstick on my teeth.
Yeah, it's long. It's long. So talking about YouTube, you blew on YouTube, right? Yeah. What year was that? 2017? What year would you say? 2017, 2018. Yeah. So how do you feel that created you being the face of your brand? I would say, and I feel like a lot of other people would say. So how do you feel about being the face of your brand? Because I know, and I've heard as well, that you're a kind of an introvert, but being an introvert and being the face of a brand, it's almost juxtaposition. So how does that work?
The thing is, with women, before they buy stuff, I think some women, they want to see who is behind the brand. They want to know, like, if you look good, then you can make me look good. It's like a trusting thing that women have when it comes to certain kind of things, when it comes to like wigs.
Yeah.
If our hair doesn't look good, why should I trust her to do my hair?
That's true.
So I think being the face of the brand was not my intention, to be honest. I just really wanted to show people how to make wigs and show people how to do their hair. I didn't think, if someone told me that over 1 million people watch my video, and I said, oh, you're joking. That's not, I made it for my clients to watch. It wasn't...
You didn't think it was going to get that big?
No, I never thought any of those. I didn't think they would have... First of all, they even have 2 million views. I didn't think they would have any of those views. I think when I made them, I thought it would be like 6 people, that I sent them to watch.
Not 6 people.
I'm not joking.
Chrissy.
When I started, I just thought it would be 6 people that I sent it to. I think one time I woke up one morning, one video was 100,000. I said,
for what?
Watching day. So...
But it's because the information, whereas remember, stuff like wigs is, people want to learn about it. This is stuff people don't really know, so there's beauty in that.
I remember, I think I did a video, and the video was about how to make a wig from start to finish. That video was so basic to me because it didn't even have half of the things that I do to wigs, pertaining to people, but I feel like, so I put my website, and I realized I put my price up, and I said, listen, this is my price. However, if you don't want to pay my price, this is a video for you. Go and watch it and make it yourself, and I hope you're happy with it. So I did a video from start to finish, and I remember one of the biggest brand, I think they hit 1 million that age. She called me. I didn't even know how to find my number. And she called me and she said to me, and she said, why would you put that video out? And then I've never said this out loud before. And I said, and I remember just like, what's that?
What do you mean? Like,
yeah, I said that video is basic. That video doesn't even show you
details
half of the things that I do to wigs. If this is a very basic, like, like, this takes 5 hours to do or so, and I'm giving you 10, 20 minutes. This is nothing. And she's just like, you literally let out all the whole secret, da-da-da. And I'm just like, oh, you're just exaggerating, you know. She's like, why don't you just do the video and sell it? It would have made more sense than putting it on YouTube. And I'm just like, it's nothing. Like, this is not even half of the things that I do, you know. But then again, when that video hit 1 million, is when I realized, okay.
You could have made bread from it, yeah.
But then I'm still making bread from it today, so.
Because you've learned from, you're able to learn from that.
I think I indirectly made a lot of money.
Because of YouTube, yeah, okay.
Yes, because I expanded to America.
Through that video?
Yes, I had a lot of American clients. And through the video, there was so many other stuff that came with it in the sense of the business. People trusted that if she can do this for herself, they trusted me to do their wigs. So I had the different clients I was looking for, I got. You know, it was, yeah. So.
Wow. So even though, because if you're saying America, you're not going to be able to style everyone's hair. So that easily means as well, people are trusting you to the point where even if you're not going to put that wig on their head and they're going to get a direct one-to-one fitting, they still trust that the wig she sends me, it's going to be.
Of this,
wow.
I've seen her perform. So I think that's one thing I loved about having YouTube at the time was just, and then I think because I didn't take it so seriously, I was just doing it for fun.
So there was still an element of just being light-hearted with it, where sometimes when you're so particular about something and you're extra focused, it can make it a bit tough.
Exactly.
So you have quite a lot of clients, international.
Yes.
What country is where they're like, yeah, Chrissy Bales. Like when you see your orders, you're just like, damn. What country has orders the most from you?
The thing is, UK is still higher than any other country, right? However, America is right next to it.
Okay.
So if let's say 60% is UK, 40% is America, that high.
But that means that it's just them two.
No, I'm just saying. As I said, I'm just saying for example.
Oh, so you would say that they're close enough to the UK, but the UK still on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we do have Europe, we do have Africa, and all of the other places, but UK and America is still super high.
So, what words would you use to describe Chrissy Bales, your business, your brand?
I would say it is a luxury business. It is luxury. However, I feel like it's a bespoke, tailor-made for you. There's so much care in what we do in terms of the quality, from the product to the hair. Everything is well thought of. Like there's no every little thing is well thought of. So it's a brand that is literally trying to achieve as perfect unit for you as possible. You know, literally create something that is timeless.
I love that word.
Yeah, create something for you that is timeless. That's why our wigs last for a very long time. We've seen people that have come from, like this, the wig is 8 years old and they're coming to just change front tours or stuff like that. The hair, the quality, you know, I think it's worth every penny and more.
So timeless, it's not in order, but you said, timeless, bespoke, luxury. I'm happy that you use those words because I do agree. Me personally, I agree, and I'm sure other people would agree. Because you represent a brand that represents luxury, would you say that affects you in your personal life though? Because that means there's a standard now. So even if you go to the corner shop, and also you do YouTube. So there's a few things that I'd say. You do YouTube, you have a lot of followers on different social medias, and you represent luxury. Luxury means, to me, I'd say high end, and quality, longevity. All of those things come with luxury. So how are you able to carry that as a person where people are like, her brand matches her?
The thing is, I've always been into quality. I don't care. It's not about the name. It's about the product. If it's quality and it's well made, then I'm buying into it. You know, sometimes I don't care how much it costs because if it serves the purpose. What I don't like is when you have things and it breaks after you're wearing it. Or when you have stuff and you have to keep buying the same thing over and over again. I'd rather save my money and buy things that are quality. When I decided to make wigs, I used to say this when I started, I used to charge £40 to make wigs, right? However, I hated it. It was done in a rush. It was done, there was so many things that wasn't done right. So when I decided to go, like, this is how I want it to be, I just thought, you know what? I want this to be everything that I want it to be. I want the knots to be bleached at a certain time. I want the lace to be tinted. I want the stitching on that to be perfection. I want the stitching to last for couple years without it even unraveling.
Yeah.
There were so many things I wanted to do, and I knew that £40 wouldn't allow me to do such a thing. That's when I realized that, okay, this is the price of what you... That's why I made the video. Go make your own wig yourself. However, when it comes to me making it for you and taking that care...
There's levels.
Your measurement and taking the care to make sure that it's not just about the product, it's the service. You know, catering for you and hearing you is that's essentially two different things. You know, there's that whole you as a human being coming to buy stuff, right? You need to be treated with respect. If you don't like something, nobody should be blocking you. There's so much that goes into it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So when I wanted to go into it, I just wanted us women to be heard. One. For me to be able to create that space for you to be heard, for the place for you to be comfortable. You know, you can come back and say to me, oh, Chrissy, you know, maybe this, that. I can listen to you. I can afford to change it for you. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
However, if you're tight with £40, when someone comes, you start panicking because you haven't even made anything. Your whole entire mind frame, how you think and how you express the frustration, frustration. Whereby with what I charge, I have a fewer clients. I cater to them. You know, I call you up and say to you, hey hon, how was your wig? A couple months, would you like anything to be done to it? We even offer you subscription service to help you maintain the wig. You know, just to help you, I'm serving you.
Yeah, it's actually
I'm serving you.
Yeah.
So even in regards to to the extent to my staff, everybody, I'm serving them. So it's all to do with how things are made and how
the thought that goes into it, the effort that goes into it.
It's not just the effort, it's just everything. Everything is well thought of. It's a round thing, including the packaging where you're coming to pick up the wig. Everything is well thought of. And we can't do that on a £40 budget.
So guys, we're literally going to get Chrissy to look at the units that she does.
This unit, I think the layering of this unit is the best part of it, or to be honest, it's a jet black unit. And I remember that a client showed me this wig and I didn't even know how to create it. She showed me something similar and I just started cutting. Again, when I say this all the time, that hair to me comes so natural, it really does.
Yeah.
So I just started layering the hair with I just thought it needs to flow like this, you know. Basically, but probably because everything is problem solving to me. So I have to think of a way of how to solve the problem. And that's how I created that unit.
This unit's amazing.
I love the layers in it, the bangs in it. Even she came back and ordered the same thing 2-3 times because she's just like...
As she should.
She literally just said, this is better than what I even asked you to do. You know, so yeah.
So literally, what you see is what you get. Or they even get better than what they expected.
Definitely.
Okay, so that was the jet black with bangs. There's also another unit that is my fave. And I don't know, I think you call it the ash or something like that. Let me just even grab that for you. So I really want you to explain this because I know that I do hair on the side as well. But to some people, this is just a blonde wig. But this is more than just a blonde wig.
It is.
What else is it?
I think the story behind this, why it's even called the ash, is the funniest part of it.
Okay.
If I'm being honest. So I made a unit for a client, right? So when she came to this is why we're so flexible. So when she came to the studio, she said, Chrissy, this blonde is not blonding. I need more blonde. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I need that, that ashawo blonde. You know, when you go outside, when you see it, it's just screaming, yeah, kind of blonde.
Ashawo blonde.
I said to her, you know what? I got you. So I said to her, okay, cool. She came from Nigeria, so she flew in from Nigeria. And I said to her, you know what, you're here for about a week. She said, yes. I said, I've got you. I took the unit back. So when I took the unit back, and I said, okay, cool. I need to make sure that this unit, when I switch, she sees it, she cannot breathe, kind of thing. She knows that I got her that show blonde.
Choke them.
So I started doing a balayage the whole hair.
Okay.
Yes, it's balayage with some roots. So I balayaged the whole hair, and then I even mixed a couple toners into it and made it. That's a one-off piece. I don't even think I can ever recreate this
the exact
unit
same,
because that was not the original unit.
Oh.
So it wasn't like something I wrote down how I made, because it wasn't supposed to be go to that direction. I remember when she saw it, she said, Chrissy, now we're talking. This is it. This unit is very intense, and it was made with so much love, and also the technicality of it is immense.
Yeah.
Every single line of that hair was toned into different colors to be able to create that different hues of blonde. And also they see there's blonde coming out of the top as well. When it comes to that unit, the layering of it even is incredible. Like the way
it definitely
layered to frame her face and everything. So yeah, everything about that wig is well thought of. So
you're happy with this one then?
I like that one a lot because again, it's an original piece.
Yeah.
I love, don't get me wrong, I love when people buy things on my website. People, they usually create your own. But when someone asks me to just freestyle something, I think I do the best work because that's just like an original piece. Some things like that are about in the 2,500 because it's an original piece. Nobody can ever recreate that.
The exact same thing.
Impossible. Like, it's impossible for anyone to recreate. It's an art. It's a piece of art.
It's a piece of art.
Yeah. So no one can recreate that. You can recreate something similar. Even I can't recreate it. Yeah, I can't recreate it to the exact T. I can recreate different. Since I've made that hair, I've made over 20 different versions of it.
Versions, that's the
word.
But
not this
exact same.
Everyone that ordered it has got an original piece, different original piece created for them over and over again. So
I hear it. So talking about how much goes into making wigs and a Chrissy Bales unit, that also links to the fact that some people would see your prices and say they're unusual or ridiculous, let's say, because it's not a common thing to see a wig at that price. When you hear a comment like that, how do you feel?
Honestly,
tell us honestly.
The thing is, what people don't understand is, to run a business, you run a business. There's certain things you have to account for. One of them is you have to account for VAT. You have to account for taxing, corporation tax. You have to account for the time you spent making that unit. There's so many things that I feel like if you run a business properly, and I think that's why I attract working women that understand business, you can understand that if that price,
not all of it goes to you.
I can tell you how much I make a month, and it's not. But most of you probably make more money than I do, but yeah, most people probably do. But yeah. So
that's what you. So you feel like because there's so much.
Is it business? It's nothing to do with
the breakdown. Yeah. So is it a breakdown with your prices? Because some people you can just make up a price. It's creative. It's a business where you made the unit so you can make up a price.
You can't. We didn't make up a price.
Okay.
Every price is well thought of. It depends on if it goes beyond just like I was talking to you about everything that goes into making a unit, the hair quality that is picked. We sometimes even send people, for example, for our new Indian hair, we sent a staff member to India to pick the hair. Well, I'm not leaving it to chances of someone sending me hair. So I think if you understand the length we go to,
the labor,
forget the labor, the length we go to make sure you're getting quality, to make sure you're getting something that you can last you for so long. And I feel like when people say it's expensive, I feel like if you buy a wig for £300, right? That's normal, right?
Yeah.
£300.
Let's say, yeah. Some people still say that's expensive, but I say, okay, cool.
What's the normal price per wig?
What is a normal price? It ranges, I'd say, nowadays. But okay, let's put it at £300 for a coloured unit.
A coloured unit. Okay, let's say 200.
200, yeah. For what they'd pay.
I can guarantee you that you would have to buy that hair probably every 3 or 5 months, £200 continuously, right? If you think about that, in 5 years' time, how much have you spent buying £200 unit? Whereby with Chrissy Bales, you don't have to buy that unit ever again. All you keep changing, if you keep your closures and frontals very well, yearly, all you keep changing is one, the frontal or the closure. The hair lasts you up to 5, 6, 8 years. Like, actually, when we take care of it for you, it's like you're in luck. Like, you have nothing to lose. So if you sit there and calculate it, because I had a girl she came from Amsterdam the other day, and she came to bring back 2 of her unit that she brought from us to have it revamped. Yeah. Change the closures. And also, I was like, why do I feel like I met you when in 2016? She said, yeah. The first time I bought these 2 units was in 2016.
That's crazy.
And I've been using them, and I'm just, this is my second time changing the closure on them since 2016. And she said, I think she said to her husband, because her husband said he cuts his hair, and he spent 50 euros to cut his hair. And we said to him, 50 times off. I think he even said £50 a month. I said 50 times 12. If you calculate these things in the, he says, I think he said £200 because we calculated it and realized he spent more money cutting his hair than she has spent
to just get
2016 to get a unit. Like he spent almost 3x of that. So I think is the quality, the thing that goes into making it. So it all adds to it.
It all adds up.
That's why I said I have a video on how to make a wig yourself.
So some people. So your thing is, I know how I do my stuff. And this is what happens. But if you need small guidance and you can't afford to pay, then go onto my YouTube. That's basically, it's either this or that.
Yeah, because I feel like I understand that some people can't afford it.
But yeah, because some people want nice things, but they can't afford the nice things. So
I get that. You can make it yourself and put that effort into it yourself and understand. I think you need to understand that it's very labor intensive. I have staffs that I have to pay for. I have buildings I have to pay for. It is. I feel like I don't even charge enough. If I'm being honest.
Don't let them come and rush you. You don't even charge enough.
No, because if you sit down and realize that before you
touch the money, it goes
40% is already gone. Like before I touch the money, but not even me touching it. Before the supplier even gets the supplier's cut, 40% is already gone to the government. Literally. Yeah. So unless you're running a business in the back of in somewhere that you're not paying taxes, I can understand why it would be that.
Why it would be cheaper?
Yeah, because then again you don't have to pay the government anything. So, but I'm running a very legit and honest business. Yeah. So we still have to. Yeah, I have accountants. I have lawyers.
Everyone needs to get their share.
Everyone needs to be paid.
Yeah, I hear you. So how would you say that? It's even good that you've mentioned you have accountants, you have staff, you have a lot of people. You interact with people a lot. The hair business, you have to interact with people, you have to talk to people, you have to be a people's person, right? And I also do know that you don't have a typical UK accent. You have an accent where we can hear you're a Nigerian girl. Do you feel like that has ever had any effect or impact with how you interact with people or how people take you seriously or your business? Has that ever affected you in any way?
Honestly?
Or even on YouTube? Because YouTube is worldwide.
I don't know. I feel like my accent is me. It's just me, how I speak. This is me. I don't know. It doesn't stop my talent. The way I speak doesn't reduce my talent. The way I speak doesn't reduce the fact that I have a good business acumen. The way I speak is bare minimum. I feel like I speak the way half of everybody's mom and dad speaks. So.
Yeah, I hear that one still. Because if your mom can speak like that, why can't I speak like that?
Yeah, so if you're gonna laugh at my accent, you're gonna have to
laugh at your mom.
So
she said, if you laugh at me, laugh at your mom. That's what you said. You said if you laugh at me, laugh at your mom. Yeah, she said laugh at your mother if you laugh at her. By the way,
no, I did not say
she didn't say
mom.
that.
I said specifically, I think I sound like most
African parents that have accents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if my accent is funny to you, I'm guessing
it's funny to other people.
You know, maybe your mom's accent is also funny. I'm not saying.
You're not normal. No, you're not. You're being real, but I guess this is lovely because she's not always serious, guys, then, as you can see. As you can clearly see. But, okay, if talking about you have an accent, does that mean that you weren't born in the UK? So
no, I was born in Nigeria. I was raised in Nigeria. I moved here when I was 13. That's when we moved to the UK.
Okay.
So, yeah, but if you're raised in Nigeria, you're told that you're the best in everything you do. And the thing with being raised in Nigeria is you couldn't tell me I wasn't can I swear? Yeah, okay. Being raised in Nigeria, you're told that you're the shit. So in that sense, even when I do anything, it's like I'm doing it to the best of my ability. I go way beyond to make sure it's a 101. Like, you can't complain about it. It's bulletproof. Like, and I also, even when I teach people like they're stupid because I feel like you need to be able to get to that level so people can understand.
You're going to start from scratch, the smallest things.
Yeah, so even with e-learning and stuff, it needs to be, the way I've formulated most things is just to be like, it needs to be stupid proof. If it's not stupid proof, you failed. So when it comes to even making wigs and everything to do with that, it's tight. I make sure that it's literally it's perfect.
Everything's covered. You're protected.
I've taken my time to create this special unit that I'm so proud of. You know, so including that, again, being from Nigeria, they tell you the shit, and that makes you that confidence that they install in you carries you on, because then again, it makes you feel like you're the best in everything that I do. To me, I think my accent is the best. The way I speak is the best. The way I sound is different. No one sounds like me. Yeah, why would I want it to go?
Okay, I think there's beauty in that, because a lot of people would say that most kids, if you come from Nigeria and then you come to the UK, you hear everyone wants to try and form. You want to have an accent.
If you think you're the best, why would you try to come? Like, I think with everything that I do, I don't follow fashion. I don't follow things. I try to set things because I go with how I feel.
Trendsetter.
Not even a trendsetter. The thing is, I go with what I like.
Okay.
I could be watching TV and I'm like, oh my god, I love this hair. I'm gonna go recreate it. It's nothing to do with, we get ideas from different things, but the thing is, at the end of the day, it's just you being able to own who you are. And I think I'm so comfortable with who I am as a person that it kind of reflects, you know, so it works.
Okay. So in that sense where you're just who you are and you just do what you want to do, do you feel like there's anything you've had to change though, or try to grow out of in order to be a better person or do well or be better in business wise? Or
yes,
I'd say both. Tell us a bit about both.
Yeah, I would say to the business, I had to understand certain things. Like when it comes to even to as low as employing people, I have to understand that these people are helping your dreams come true. So the way you treat them needs to be solid. The way you talk to them, the way you interact with them needs to be solid. So that having that kind of mind frame helps me with what I'm doing, because you're trying to let someone live their lifestyle, what they want, trying to do for themselves, and help you build your own business. So in that kind of state, having to understand how you treat people really matters. It's something that I had to learn, because in Nigeria, it's tough. yeah, it's the way you treat people that are not on your levels are different. But I feel like having to understand that
there's a difference here.
Yeah, and understand that you gotta treat people with so much respect, and understand that these people are living their life to help you out. I think if you have that kind of mind frame, you will always have people that are loyal to you, and also because it's give and take.
Okay.
This life is about all give and take.
But in the personal sense, how do you feel like, is there anything that you've had to grow and learn as well?
In the personal stuff?
Yeah. So business wise, you feel like you've mentioned that you had to understand how to treat people better, especially staff.
Yeah.
So in your personal life, is there anything that you feel like you used to struggle with, or you've realised as well that I need to do better with this, or
from being honest, one of the things I had to learn was to listen.
Okay.
Listening properly, like when people are talking, actually listen.
Actually taking it in.
No, just listening.
Oh, so just hear. Okay.
So I never used to. I just, for some reason, I kind of tune out and tune out. If it's nothing to do with what I'm interested in or business, I'm tuned out. You could be talking to me for a good hour and I'll be very responsive, but I didn't hear anything you said.
That's crazy, by the way.
You could be talking right there and I'll be like, yeah, oh yeah, really? Oh my God, is that what you did? But actually, I'm not hearing anything you're saying. Like, I'm having a question with you, but I actually haven't heard nothing you said.
So where was the switch? What made you change? What made you realise that that's something you need to fix?
I would say...
Click.
I would say, one I would have to say is, the switch came from my best friend to start with.
Okay.
When I realized I think I had to realize that I don't actually listen. She'll be talking about something and talking. I'm like, yeah. All of a sudden, I come up with something so random because that's where my mind is at. So that's something I had to learn. And then I think when I had a boyfriend as well, I realized that I think he even said, you do not listen. And I think I kind of figured out, okay,
I need to fix the matter.
Yeah, I had to start listening. I had to be able to listen. But the thing is, when it comes to clients, it's different. But that's just business.
Okay.
So it's different.
So that means when it comes to business for you, you're just very go mode.
Yeah. But anything else is just like, you'll be fine.
Okay, so would you say that, is there anyone around, have people said, or even you yourself, that means that because you're so focused on business sometimes, do you feel like you're a bit more blasé with your personal life or friendships or family?
I have really, really few friends. Really tiny few friends.
Oh, wow.
Literally. But the thing is, because I'm not a party person. I don't party. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do any birthday celebration. So because of all of that, it's like I would rather not go either as well. I'm not really. I don't know. I don't really see. I don't get it. I don't know. I know you're laughing, but I honestly don't get. Do you know what it is? I don't get why I'm not working. I don't get why I'm sitting down here thinking about work and there's just music, really loud music in my ears. Sometimes I don't get it.
This is why people say you're serious?
No, I just don't get it in the sense that, no, it's not about being serious. It's just, I can do the dancing and singing in my house. I can play the music in my house. Why do I have to
do it here?
Be here and be doing this dancing and stuff?
I get the thing is, I get it.
But I think that's how I feel. It's just like, God, I could have been doing so much hair. I could have been practicing certain things. I could have done this, and I'm just here. I just don't get. Maybe because of the way my mind works. I think, I'm already always on the go. Like, I've got so much to do for business. I've got this to do. I've got that to do. So having that time to just, like, I even don't get shopping. Why can't we just not press the button online and just go pick what you want and come home? Why do you need to try 10 clothes to pick the right one?
Okay.
Just pick one, it'll be fine.
You'll be good. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
So in that sense though, that also means, okay, from what I know, because I have a few Igbo friends and since you're an Igbo babe, from what I know, that's almost the opposite of how some of my friends have told me they've been raised to treat life, or let's say in a relationship type of view, that you need to have the time for stuff. You should look pretty, you have the time for parties, so the fact that you're so business minded and even you're just like, oh, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do this? Do you feel like that's a transition that has come because business wise, or it's...
Let's say I enjoy eating at the restaurant. I enjoy food. I enjoy eating. I enjoy getting dressed up. But it's just that because I have so much to do, it kind of like, all I'm thinking about is priority.
Priorities.
This dancing and shaking legs is not priority.
It's not your vibe.
And I feel like because I don't drink,
Okay.
it's kind of
boring. Does it get boring?
It doesn't get boring because I can see what everybody's doing. It's like I'm literally like a monitoring spirit. Like, oh, this is what you're doing today.
Monitoring spirit.
Yeah, like that's what I do in the clubs.
You just
no joke. I
just
could see whatever. I could tell you. My eyes are so good.
So I know that you recently just opened a studio, a beautiful studio,
Thank you.
and it's amazing. There's a lot of effort and money that goes into that, if I'm correct. So the fact that you're spending so much when it comes to hair, would you say that hair is your calling?
I would say yes. I would say not just hair. I think business is my calling.
Okay.
Because I feel like I make good decisions, and I feel like God. This was never my plan in life. This was far from my plan in life.
What was your plan, or what did you think?
I don't know. I just thought I would probably just marry a rich man and call it a day. You know, I'm cute, so.
You're very cute. Yes, you are.
So ideally, if I'm being honest, I just thought I would just literally be a very beautiful housewife, if I'm being honest. Marry, a nice rich man and just call it a day, if I'm being honest. But when it comes to this business stuff and everything, it's just how it's gone is, I feel like this is where God wants me to be. I'm very spiritual in terms of God and all of that God and everything. I pray, the fasting. So all of this stuff is just like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I feel like every single blockage in my life has led me here. It's just every single, when I feel like oh my God, my life is about to be over, something happens. It's a great sign of keep going. This is where it's supposed to be.
God's got you, yeah.
I feel like if I didn't have certain things happened once I finished uni. If those things didn't happen, I would have got a normal job. I wouldn't have done hair. I had a degree in software engineering, so I would have done that. However, certain things happened and it led me to doing hair, and I think you'll understand. I do hair till 3 a.m. and it's like I love it. There's nothing I enjoy. It's like I don't even watch TV without being like, okay, I must be doing hair if I'm watching this program.
So you can proper enjoy it.
And to enjoy it, even if it's plucking, even if it's bleaching, if it's coloring, I really get a lot of satisfaction in doing it. So I would say, yeah, I love doing hair.
And I love that for you as well.
Yeah.
So what's a message that you'd say to younger Chrissy? What's a message you'd say to your younger self?
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
I love that.
Yeah, not to worry that whatever is supposed to happen would happen. Because I feel like I grew up, wanting to be so smart. My sister is super, super smart, and it was one of those ones I couldn't beat her anywhere. And she was a younger sister. Academically, I could not beat her. She was super smart. And I was like, gosh, how could I, I think I grew up wanting to beat her in one subject or not. I hated her taking the same exam because I knew that if we take the same exam, she's going to beat me no matter how much I studied, It's not that I was maybe a B student, A, but she's like 100% kind of vibe, kind of girl. So, and she was younger. So I grew up worrying about so much about, oh my God, am I able to do this? Can I do that? But then again, I feel like what I know that is constant praying about something. I feel like I used to say a prayer the whole 4 years I was in university. One prayer from the bus stop all the way to you have to walk to the university. And I remember I used to say a prayer, and that time I was struggling. I can't lie, I was struggling so much, and I used to be like, God, I just want to be successful beyond my imagination. Like, I want a life I've never even dreamt of living, you know. And I feel like even just seeing where I am right now, I never dreamt of it. So I feel like what I would say to my younger self is just stop worrying. I used to worry a lot, but I used to pray and fast about things I used to worry about.
So you've always had the faith then, like
Definitely,
even if it's just small.
Definitely. I'm a Catholic. We were born with the faith, baptized, confirmed.
Well, the whole shebang.
Yeah, Holy Communion, the whole thing. Yeah, so no, I believe in God does miracle, and I believe that once you keep your hands clean, just don't go and rub up the people because you take their bad things with you. You know, just I feel like if you're an honest person and you're not wronging anybody, what I'm doing is not hurting anybody. What I'm doing is I'm just being me. I feel like God will always help you, you know, achieve the rest. Just to go as far as you can.
Yeah, being clean-hearted.
Yeah, clean-hearted is the
word.
No matter how overrated it is, it's really
it will get you somewhere. Yeah, because you know people say, "Oh, good hearts don't win, or good people don't."
They win in the long run.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
I agree. I've got some stuff for you. I know you like super malt. I know you like sweet popcorn. That's what she chops, guys. If you see the way she chops popcorn sometimes.
I'm sorry.
We're not going to do that to you today, are we? And I know you love Twix.
Okay.
So, I've decided to just give you a little treat.
Oh, you want me to be fat? Oh, you got me the right popcorn.
I did my research now.
Oh, this is the right popcorn. Supermalt is not cold.
So it should be cold in the back.
Thank you so much, darling.
I don't have your time. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thank you for coming.
Sweet. Thank you.
I hope you enjoy it when you're watching your thing, making your wig. Just.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Yeah. Did I get to ask you a question?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So what made you want to do Poised room?
That's a big one.
Talk to us.
I feel like I'm even happy you asked. It's something that I feel like God has been telling me to do for years. And it was through little things. People would say, Kemi, why don't you do YouTube? Or Kemi, why aren't you in the public eye a lot? I always used to try and run behind the scenes. So my friends would do stuff, but I'd be the person running about helping. Or even little things like they want to post an Insta post. I'm the one that wrote the caption, or I'm the one that took the picture, but you wouldn't know. And I feel like the more I've been prayerful and been praying about a lot of things recently, just trying to step into that new light and my walk with God, God had just told me, like, I want you to come out. I want you to come out, but I want you to help people in coming out. And I've always had an eye for people behind the scenes. You know how you said you have an eye for, like, talent? Like, you feel like you can see potential. That's similar to where I always just thought, there's so many people I know that do amazing things, but one thing I've realised is you don't actually get to put a time on when you get to be praised or acknowledged.
Of course.
So creating a platform where people can actually just appreciate you for who you are, whether your name is big or not, but you get to talk about yourself and you don't sound pompous. Because if you were to talk about all of this now on Insta Live randomly, it's like, why is she telling us her life story? Why is she da-da-da-da-da? But this is a platform for people to just chill, to be comfortable and to understand that you can own your shit, do what you need to do, and no one can question you for it, because we're all growing and we're all good at what we're doing. Even if you change what you're doing tomorrow, if that's what God has called you to do, you'll be good at it and you'll thrive in it. So that's kind of the long and short of it, really and truly.
It's nice. I love it.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for really having me here. You know, it took me a day from work.
She loves me, really. No, you need a break. You're always working, so I'm happy you came.
This was a good week.
Really, don't worry. But thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's been lovely.
For my goodies.
It's been so lovely. Enjoy your goodies, guys. It's a wrap. We've just had Chrissy Bales chilling in the Poised room, and it's been an absolute vibe. I love you always. God bless you, my favorites. Mwah. Bye. That's the thing. You see Chrissy Bales wigs? 1 of 1.
Period.
That's right.
I'm joking.
We're done.
Hi guys, my name is Chrissy Bales and I have been chilling in the Poised room.
Let me know how it looks.